to the next session of International Conference. I'm honored to welcome Professor Dr. Dida Notkovic, who is President of IAU Research Center and Assistant Professor at Faculty of Economic, Business and Tourism Split in University Split, Croatia. It is a honor and privilege for us, ma'am, to have you with us today. We are very eager to hear from you, and I kindly request you to take over the session. Thank you so much.
Uh, Thank you. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Greetings from Croatia. I'm honored to be here today. Thank you, Dr. Vasudeva. Thank you, Regine Silvest, for this opportunity. I will share now my screen. What's happening? Mm, mm, mm. Why I can't share my screen? Okay. Is it visible?
Yeah, ma'am, it's visible.
Okay, thank you. So today my topic is digital culture, a new woman culture. Coming from Croatia, from the University of Split, and also working for IAU. I want to start with this because I have a specific topic. Dear woman, there is no limit to what you can accomplish. You are an unstoppable force, and as such, only you can decide what to do with your life. I wish you only the best from one woman to another. Do not let anyone diminish you. So, if we are talking about the culture, if we are talking about the digital culture, and if we are involving a woman in this culture, first we need to say what is empowerment because we are empowering the woman. We are giving a power. We are changing the power. We are controlling all the aspects in each one field, and that is meaning of the empowerment. So this digital revolution is bringing so many social and economic outcomes for the woman. We know that there is no social and economic growth without a woman. So we have so many initiatives, and we have a big significant digital gender gap between a man and a woman. So first, it is really necessary to understand that relationship between a gender and technology. We are focusing on three areas. We want to identify the opportunities and the risks in this digital revolution. We know that what it means about the education, work, social welfare services. Then first, there is a gap in the education sector that can lead to the gender biases in technology. It will show how technologies are winning and showing the stereotypes with the STEM fields. Second, we have an implication for a woman, which is changing the world. And third is that we are looking for the benefits and the risks, and we want to implement all this, and we want to help the woman for the human rights, even in this digital culture. The conclusion will say and give some recommendations about the progress of the woman's right in this digital society. So you see here, we will start from the SDG 5, from gender equality, no economic development and no economic growth if we don't have the same ratio of men and women in this society. So this shift towards the digital world has an impact on the works and education and on the sustainability. What it means, digitalization in education. Technology today is giving us the wings. We need to have that wings. We need to use that wings very fast, and that is called by the R-ledge. And we have two scenarios. We will never come back to our to the basic education, to the traditional education, and we have a new scenario called New Deal for the education, where well-being is very important. So digital literacy, we need information data, we need data economy, we need to self-development, also a big technical proficiency, because if we only talk about it, we need to understand and the technical part, and that we do with the communication, collaboration, and with all others. And that is the meaning of the modern approach to digitalization in education, where a woman needs to be involved. Here we are starting from the Bloom's taxonomy, from remembering. If we cannot remember, we cannot make evaluation, and we will never use this, and we will never come and achieve our goals. And our goals are coming today from this high-end technology. You see how many apps, how many digital tools, how things you can use. So these 21st century skills need to be same for a man and for a woman. We have literacy, numeracy, scientific, ICT literacy. All these literacies need to be, and have a curiosity. We need a curiosity. We need to have a support by the society, by the government, by the education system. If we are not asking for the changes, if we are not fighting for the changes, because the changes are coming from us educators. So why we need to choose STEM? Why we need to choose STEM? Because today STEM is only the part where will you grow your skills. You will know to solve the problems. You will know to have new ideas, new questions. That is really important for each one research. So many challenges. Today we see this, what Thomas and Waters write: climate change, overpopulation, health, biodiversity, energy, water sources. This is a big problem. These are all the challenges that are addressed on all the doors around the world. But for the STEM, you see, and woman and a man needs to have essential STEM skills if you want to develop that and enhance that. What are that skills? First skill is problem solving. Without problem solving, how can you do that? It is a big requirement. You need to work very quickly. You need to make all the senses of the problems, and you need to work productivity. Another one is creativity. I'm talking about this because you cannot be an educator, even you are a woman, even a man in this culture today. You need to have all this hard and all this soft skills, and one first I said problem based, and now it is creativity from you, out of the box. You need to be very highly creative, and today I can say that women are really very creative, and they have all the opportunities, and we are still fighting for that opportunities to get them all. Then the third is inquiring skills. What it means, inquiring skills? STEM requires that we need a active participation to solve the problems. What is that? Ideas, generating the ideas from, you need to use brainstorming, brainwriting, all other methods for inquire the skills. Math and science skills. In any field, you need the math and science skills, and you are learning that from the early age in the school, in any foundation. Math and science will always help you, will connect you to do the courses and that work. Design thinking, engineering. This is now for solving the STEM problems. You can use this. It is really vital. You need to identify the problems what you want to solve, and each step is giving you to create something, and you always get a result. And that is critical thinking. Critical thinking requires you to make analysis, to analyze all the data, all the information, need take care about the protecting of the data, evaluation, reflective thinking. You need to have and synthesize and get new ideas. That are new ideas, are creative solutions, which are leading today to the innovations, to the inventions, and this is really a vital skill. Uh, all things are doing in collaboration with the colleagues, because you cannot do nothing alone. You need to involve all things, all problems, and the problems need to be solved by one, and by the man and by the woman, and that is our main role. That is our main role if we want to know and if we want to know the STEM methodology. So how to motivate the students? We are motivating them on this ways. We need to recognize people who will help you in the STEM. Find that box places where the STEM is living. I can say that Europe today is really a very great place for the STEM. Also here in India, I see that so many organizations are doing on this, and not only the education sector, the business in production, in engineering, in computing, everywhere it is important. So these skills, this and limited the gender stereotypes because the woman is the equal to the man. Yes, and that is the meaning of the digital culture and involving the woman in this. Women in STEM. Women in STEM, you should know today, according to the United Nations, 30% of scientific researchers are the women. And that is still not a good number. We need to do more for this to get this percent bigger. And how can we do that? In history, there are so many science like women who are working on this back 1,000 years, Mary Agnessi, Marie Curie, and today their contribution is also very important, especially in biology, in physics, in mathematics, and we had, I can say, the roots, and from this roots, development is continuing. It is continuing in various scientific fields. So, what is the main role today of women in our society? What it means? Women can be a caretaker, women can be a farmer, women can be an educator, entrepreneur, and it needs to give to our society a big progress and a long-term development of the nations. How can we do that? I come back again to this empowerment. We need to empower the women, her beliefs, her values, her attitudes, and even these types of empowerment you can choose, and this is for the female employment, and how we call today this fight for the human rights of the woman. We have this feminism today. We have this social side, educational side, economic, political, and psychological side. That is not a mainstream. That is really something that we need to do in all the fields of the all the fields today we have. We need to empower the woman. And we have here five major components of women empowerment. It is the sense of self-worth. We need to choose and have all solutions to determine them. Then we need to have the power to control the life and the ability to influence them, and what it means to access the opportunities and resources. Because today there are so many opportunities and so many resources, but you need to recognize that. You need to recognize that. When you recognize that, you get a chance and you can bring it to that. So that is the benefit of economic empowerment in the STEM, and women today needs to contribute to this economic activities in accessing to the income. Woman needs to work, and this field of STEM is digital. In digital culture, empowering woman is giving a woman a great job and big message. There, if you think they're smart, when you do something didn't require, and you can challenge yourself. Here are some examples. In your culture, struggle is a bad word. I can say that in so many culture, still the struggle is a bad word, and that is the right, and that is the name of the game. And great Carol Dweck is saying, if you are going to discover something new or invent something new, it's a struggle, and struggling every day, doing what a man do as well as a woman do. So it needs to be equal. Today, women in STEM occupations, you see that 46% of women are in biology. Then chemistry and materials are 40%, computer mathematical occupations 26, 25, and engineer and architects are 60. So this number needs to grow. Me is I'm supporting the STEM. I'm doing this, and I'm leading this IIU research center. And we have so many scientists and really young students who are working now today on the inventions, on the innovations, and that is the representative of women in the STEM. So here you see how many women are involved in the health sector. 74 life science jobs, math jobs, physical jobs, computer jobs, engineering jobs. And in the mean, we have 8%, like example, marine engineers, dental engineers. So women today needs to be in every field. So women in science, top 50 top women in the STEM. You see, this is the 50 top women in the STEM on the world. Amazing women from so many fields. They are getting their work, they are doing it, their voice is here, and they are collaborating and communicating. In Europe, the voice of women is also here. We have a great European platform for the women scientists and women in technology for 2022. We have, you see, Google 23%, Apple 23, Facebook, Amazon not available, but Microsoft 20%. And what is the ratio of the men to women in engineering? It is 5,1. According this for 2020, we are waiting new data because it is today so many data, it is very hard to find so many data, but this is important because we have STEM occupation from 1960 to 2021. The sources, Colbert, United States Department gives us this. So let's see here again how it is increasing from 1960. We see a growing of the engineers. Even it we said that engineers we have only 16%, but this is a good like I said, good result, because we see that only in the women in chemistry and natural science little are not good, but this in computer and mathematical occupations, you see growing, then declining, but I think that this is one of the sector where women can give a big contribution, and this in this part it will grow. I'm sure it will grow. This is the proportion of women science and engineers 2020. You see here in Europe, where are the women most working in the science, in which countries they are involved by the region. So 34%, then 42% are slight rise, 44% are growing from 2010, and then 26 of STEM workers also will have a bachelor degree. And after bachelor degree, I'm sure that they will go up. Here is the level by the education. You see that the ratio, the proportion with women with a bachelor degree is growing from for this period from 2010 to 2019. It is 44%. And if we see with the bachelor degree, it is declining. Bachelor degree is declining. The proportion of 25 to 34 years old men and women employed with a bachelor degree in the STEM. So here, how many engineers male and how many female engineers. You see this still a big difference, but in non-stop occupations they are 69%, and this only women are better in the life and physical science. For now, only in life and physical science woman is better than men. If we talk about the full-time employed engineers here, we see that 32% are environmental engineers, 26 are computer and information research science. So I can say these jobs are clean jobs, because still there is an opinion that women cannot do this kind of jobs. So you see here for environmental, woman is most involved in this professional of this type of the engineers. 25 to 34-year-old men, women employed in a bachelor degree. If we see the occupation, male, female, we have so many white. If we talk about the the color, white, black, Hispanic, Asian, two or more races. So I think that this is only for the researchers to know, to see, because when you make one research it never stops. So uh, this is really interesting. Just only this graph for make a great research and continue to do this on this race, ethnicity, and occupation between a man and female. So only 37% startups are starting from a woman today. Men has a role in 63% and 59% also. Over half of both titles in this category are not a woman. So these are the key women's in technology statistics. Again, 25% of jobs in technology are held by a woman. 14% of software engineering and 25% are coming to this computer science related jobs, and by 2% in the last 21 years. Less only 2%. 74% of girls are expressing their desire for a career in the STEM. Women earn 18% of computer science bachelors if we talk about the United States of America. Then the women in STEM have so many things their girls are dreaming about this. What will be in 2023, we will see. We have a picture from this year's almost the results will be very soon. We will see where we are in 2022. So gender should not define your career path in 2022. It is a reality that women historically had to face these problems. You see from the history, more women are pursuing career in science, technology, engineering, math. So many strides to present this position. Organizations are also increasing their representation. The visibility is more bigger, and it is the number of women in STEM is really growing, and that is a big and important data. And according to United Nations, less than 30% world researchers are women. 42% of total number of science professionals. So we have so many data, and that is very important. That is very important to us to know and to encourage many women to take I can say a chance, opportunity to choose this field, engineering, computer, to work today. So what are the key factors if we talk about the gender STEM gaps? We have gender stereotypes. So we have male-dominated cultures. What it mean, male-dominated cultures? Because some women study and work in STEM, and these fields are inflexible. They are male-dominated cultures. Then we have fewer role models, like girls who are choosing who wants to inspire the fields, who have some limited options, and math anxiety. What means math anxiety? Teachers who are women often have math anxiety. They pass on to the girls. So me, if you ask me, I really like math. I really like statistics. So we need to solve these stereotypes, and we need to give the women so many opportunities, and it means about the higher paying STEM areas, not only in the lowest women needs to be in this highest percent. There are so many, they are not very important. So we need to give the girls and women to skill and confidence to succeed in STEM. We need to improve and support STEM education for girls and women in early ages. We need to work to attract, recruit, retain girls, women, STEM majors, and in fields. It means in science, it means in technology, in engineering and math. Promote mentorship, sponsor networking, respect environment, give a strong device to leadership, and make it very inclusive. How to improve job hiring, retention, and promotion pathways to inclusive cultures. We need to promote a welcoming work environment. What it means: flexibility, strong family, medical leave policies, inclusion, anti-bias training, mentorship, networking. So we need to close the STEM gap. We need to encourage girls. We need to encourage women, give them a role like a woman, not about the color, not about nothing, looking for that. So we still have biggest barriers for women in a STEM. That means the data are indicating that the STEM has fallen dead after years of the growth, and women are playing a crucial role in this development of STEM. It is said critical role, facing so many barriers and seeking for the new jobs, for the new scholarships for the women. And yes, today there's so many scholarships. Here we are part of European Union. We have so many opportunities for women to get a scholarship in STEM. Patenting. Here are some examples. In Europe, we have a big, big platform called Scientix, and each 1 year we have the campaigns. 2020 was innovative trends in education. You see how many science are involved there. 2021 we have discovery campaign activities and actions. That year was a clear of the climate change. So many competitions. We are organizing so many competitions. Here was 2021 combating the climate change. 2022 very soon in January and at the beginning of February we'll start a new STEM 2023 Discover campaign. I'm involving a lot my students in science. So being a woman in science, we are making so many workshops on the national level in this. This year, we chose 50 famous science, and the students' task was to record, to talk about the science. This was our science, this great woman, Janie. After that, they get their certificates. That is a big motivation for the students, even for the professors. We have also the Code Week from 2021, Festival of Science in 2021, 2022. We have another Festival of Science. It's called Culture of Science, and then we continue with this Culture of Science. I only choose few examples. We have here international symposiums of science technology, international talents for global empowerment. So many competitions. Do you have an idea, business idea? World Statistic Days, a little school of statistics with the statistic competition on the European level. So many medals, so many works. So we are bringing this 21st century skills to you. These are some examples in Europe, boot camps. We have so many boot camps on coding, AI, and robotics, STEM Fest in Europe. So this was in September. So scientists in European Union is in your hand. You can always be involved. Take care about the quality education. Become faithful to your original nature. Because if you are a woman, you need to have self-confidence. You need to have femininity, helpness, grace, elegance, communication skills, genuine interest. Always have a smile. you always have a smile, even so many people don't like when you have a smile. But today, don't think about that. You know that you need to always be the best version of yourself. Always make an impression. Be a good housewife. Be a good woman student. Naturalness and sincerity. So we have so many ambitious plans for the women after COVID-19. Gender equality. I will go through this between a woman and man. So this is a gender equality index. You can solve this by this index for the women's. You see what means equality and what is equality. Then, if we talk about the work, women remains less likely to participate in labor market. This segregation needs to be solved. Then, if we're talking about a woman earn money. Woman receives lower earnings and income than a man in European Union, and this is a big disadvantage of the economic situation and so many differences in the gender in a sensitive way. If we're talking about the knowledge, women outnumber men is university is graduated in European Union. We have a big segregation here. Then if we talk about the time, women remain her activities. The unequal division of time extends to other activities, and we need a transformative change. Power, low levels of gender equality in political decision making, still under hundreds women in the parliament. Women need to take more options in the decisions, and the women's work-life awards needs to be here. Low gender gaps exist to the health. The old woman gets sicker and men die younger. So these are the numbers in Europe. These are the numbers in Europe. You see this health, the 90%, and this is the medical situation, like I said, for the Europe. So in conclusion, even you are a child, even you are a teacher, even you are a woman, girl, you need to be involved. You need to have a reason. You need to start to guide. If you're a mother, you need to start to guide your children, your child, to play, to do experiments, to learn through fun, because we have so many today innovative methods of learning. Gamification is very important. If you are in gamification, be sure that tomorrow you will make some kind of app. You will try to make new things. Even you go with your trial and error. It leads again to a great realization of something. So today, women in STEM is playing a crucial role, encouraging women. We still need to fight for the gender equality, and that is. I hope that I give one picture about. About the situation, of the woman, situation of the woman, and the situation, what is happening in this today digital culture, improving a woman in the digital culture and in the society, and in improving the economic social development of each one country. Thank you.